Alright, hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to the Bratcat channel. This is Hobbit, that is Aloy. We are playing some Horizon Forbidden West, and we're in the desert. And I'm just realizing this, and on the outro, I'm like, man, Aloy just standing there sweating to death. So, because we ain't really doing anything, and pretty much the armor doesn't matter, we're gonna put on something a little cooler, I suppose. We were just wearing that. Sure, let's wear that. I don't think we've worn much of this. Looks weird with, like, actual makeup. Because the rest of the Tanakh, they'll do face paint, but not makeup. Alright, let's see if we can get to where we need to go in time. Now that I wasted all that time... Oh, is there a surface to swim up to over here? Okay, we're gonna die, but that's okay. That's a plane. We'll have to go through the plane and into the, There we go. We made it longer that time than I thought we would. So we will,
That looks promising. Right, into the water.
Okay, and then let's go back quickly. We've got quite some time before we drown, apparently. This time we will go into the plane. Not sure how that, like, wing or whatever got wrapped all around the side there. Oh, we have a surface here?
There you are. Now, what's inside?
Military equipment, transmitter.
Mama, I couldn't raise you via focus. I hope this gets to you. Somehow. Along with the gear for the stand at the Reno line. Just wanted you to know that all the bitterness is water under the bridge. I only remember the good things. And I'll think about them when the darkness comes.
Sounds like she really cared about him. Silga will want to know about this. And she'll definitely be interested in the transmitter inside that's been sending the message.
See, here's something they could have fixed. We got a default treasure trove thing here, right? So we've got some Karja stuff, and we got some random low-end stuff. Not stuff that would have been, you know, military in nature. And that would have been the reason for sending that transmission. I don't see... I wonder if she, like... It would seem that that got there... So here's the thing. This thing crashed. And then this got pulled to safety, and she left it there, and she went and did her thing. I mean, the transmitter had to have been left, so it can't have just been like... You know... Oh, here's a transmitter as we fly through the sky. So there's something a little weird going on there. Okay, how about we get out of here? Yeah, there we go. We got a thing over here. Buried supply box. See, that's more like what I'm talking about. More watches. Yeah, okay. We got a thing over there. Alright, probably a black box or a... Who knows? Cool. Well, we explored this place. We've got to go back to what's her face. We were never over there. Okay. Nope. Still nothing to upgrade. Let's go float down to her. Alright.
Aloy, the words stopped coming from the spike. What happened?
This is what was speaking to your rig. It's old world equipment used for communicating over long distances. The message must have shut off when I took it, but I heard the note the voice was talking about.
What was it?
During an ancient war, a woman was trying to deliver supplies to a man she knew. She wanted him to know that their past disagreements didn't matter in the big picture. That she'd be thinking of him when the end came.
Well, this is awful coinky-dinky.
I guess she and I are kin, of a sort. I
Might
wish I
literally
could give
be.
my brother a message like that. Tell him that I forgave him. He would have wanted that. I know. This man, the old one, did he ever hear the message?
I don't think so.
I guess that's often the way of it then. But still, with the power of that device you found, the sender had hope that he might have heard it. What a feat! To send messages near and far. Can I keep this? It's a treasure.
Of course.
Thank you.
I'd be encouraging her how to figure out how to do it herself.
Sometimes people don't ever get to hear what they should. But with this thing, maybe I can get them talking to one another. From Mainspring all the way to who knows where.
Hey, I found a few more things in the supply cache. Might be able to make something out of them. Can I use your workbench?
Sure. Yeah, right over there. Anytime, Aloy. It's all yours.
I think I know just what to do with these parts.
Craft a weapon using the things? Quest items. Spinthorn Spike Thrower. Crafted from old world technology, this weapon launches drill spikes which cause damage over time and excel at tearing off armor and machine parts. I was hoping we made like a little thing for her, like, oh, here you go, we kind of made this thing. You should be able to broadcast with it. That'd have been cooler. Although I haven't used this, so who knows how cool it is. So can I upgrade this thing? Yeah, I can. Oh, green shine. I think I can probably upgrade it on the way. Use up all my green shine. Alright, we got some overdraw. Stat increases. Yep, and need some fragments. And some medium machine cores. Get some percentage ups and some stat ups and some other stuff. Alright.
Well, that turned out well. Can't wait to try it.
Alright, so... let's maybe do... let's figure out what kind of coil we want. We got boom coils there. What kind of coil is this? Knockdown. Probably not going to use that no more. Let's see if that's a good one for this. What is? Instant corroding chance. 4%. Legendary. Huh. Reload speed. Stealth damage. Close range damage. Oh, okay. That's a good one. I'll have to see if I can use that for some crossbow. Explosive. So we can do explosive. Knockdown would increase. Overdraw would increase. Reload stealth, tear and tear. Tear's kind of the more important thing, I think. And wait, where's our... man, I still don't have these other things unlocked. What do I need to... I need to get some things unlocked in the bow here. Stalker stealth generator. Get me at least one slot. I need a bunch of other stuff. And I never did. Oh. There we go. Now it's all blue and purple. Okay. Well, that's pretty much all of that, so which means next, I think our next lowest quest, 18. Yep, we're gonna go into our tunnel there. So let's travel over here, maybe buy some more fast travel packs in a little bit. I've used more of them today than I have in quite some time. And where am I?
Might look peaceful, but they hide all kinds of things.
Let's
What's your problem?
let's just double check. I'm gonna restock. I don't know how much we generated, and actually I'm gonna get that thing. Okay, I don't know when I got that. This thing's still more powerful for right now, till we get this one leveled up. Let's store this guy. And that's pretty much what I wanted. Alright, let's head into the desert with a weapon with no name. It'd feel good if we finally got some rain. 'Cause when the buzzards are dead, you don't need to know their name. 'Cause there ain't none left for to cause you no pain. I guess I'll keep with that one.
Need to find his missing expedition and clear a path back east.
Black box. Is that in here? That must be coming out from over here. We never did figure that one out. Alright. We got some trucks. Oh, we got some
Tunnel's
gleam.
blocked.
Okay.
And no sign of the missing expedition. Need to find a way to get further in. Should be able to blow up that fire gleam.
Famous last words. Cool people don't look at explosions. And dead people stand too close to them. Alright. Chunk.
There's someone still alive in here.
There is? Oh, we got some chairs, some seats. A little cook fire thingy, and oh, I wonder if people were living in here after the fall.
So you're
That's
real.
fun.
Thought I was dreaming.
What happened to you?
A terror in the dark. The world shuddered.
A machine?
Never got a look. The caravan. We all ran. Everything collapsed. Crawled here. Couldn't escape. Did anyone make it out? And find the first caravan?
Yes. Someone did.
Good. At least, I'm not alone.
Quick, Aloy, kiss it. Make it all better. What a shame. She never grew up in this world. She never heard about that miracle cure.
Sounds like something big attacked the missing expedition. I better press on.
You see here, we got a bunch of seating. And it's all around a couple central cook things. We got like a dartboard, some signage. We got luggage, small tables. Clearly the Awesome weren't using this. I suppose people could have been using this passing through. I like the idea of, like, it was the end of the world. People thought they could ride it out in here, you know? Alright, here we go. Safe. Mom, you get your ass over here, Josh. I need to go get the safe first. Josh, no. We need those supplies. It's close by. Leave them. I know this tunnel better than anyone, Mom. I work here. There's time. And that's when he died. Do we see a body with a name tag that says Josh anywhere? No? How about a skeleton with a name tag that says Josh? No? Hey, if there's any bone dust of Josh left in here, would you raise your hand, please? Or what's left of your hand? Maybe the hand dust? What am I trying to pry open here? Oh, that's right. These things underneath the buses can be. Right. Something on the other side. Something in there. Other side. Okay.
Don't like the sound of that.
Hey, whatever it is, as long as it lets me kill it, I think we'll be alright. Lots of big buses and stuff in here. Sometimes when I'm prying these things open, I get the, I don't know what you call it, the triggers are haptic, I guess, or they have resistance or whatever. And other times, it's just like pulling a regular button. I'm not sure why it does that, or doesn't do it, maybe. Also, there's a little blip there towards the end as it pops open, where it's like, oh, there, it popped, you know? You kind of feel like the feedback there. But it's not very much. If you're not really looking for it, you're getting used to the other stuff, you might miss it. It's a good chance. I think they could definitely step up the, Apex Tracker Burrower.
Hunt will be over quicker if I use plasma ammo.
Okay, there's all sorts of stuff out there. Whoa. Hey there, Deathbringer. Oh, it won't let me stand up here and kill things.
More Pork's missing expedition.
Okay, Spice Down's like, that doesn't look like a burrower. Oh, whoops. Oh, I thought I killed it. Oh, talking about timing. Never fails.
Damn. Machine's calling back up.
Hoping to get its belly, but guess not. Did it actually call back up? Oh, it did.
Festus's hunter killers.
Okay. Oh my gosh, why does this keep coming back? If this is 0, why is this here?
Not using shock ammo.
Don't like what he's doing. Oh, that's right. He's got like storage things on his tail, doesn't he? How far that thing fell? Jeez. Okay, there we go. I'm sure I knocked something off I
What
could
else
have
was-
salvaged, but or
She
left
said they
something
were
on I could have
attacked by
salvaged.
Some kind of terror. I don't think it was these burrowers.
Got that webbing though. What? Literally went past the one thing I'm trying to hit. Okay. Let's see. We got a chest here. Nothing. Front of this thing. Eyeballs. I got these eyeballs everywhere. Oh my gosh. This thing went... I don't know if you remember me telling you about before, but the, it's commenting on how the tip of the spear doesn't make contact. The, part, like a foot in front of the hands of Aloy is what makes contact. No.
Maybe try my focus.
And you can see it in the, you can see it when, like, doing things like that where you're like, oh, let me hit the things that are right in front. And, like, the tip goes right through the barrel, and then it's like, okay. Didn't break it. And let's see, any other good stuffs? Oh, it's a barrel. Oh, gotta be careful swinging at this one. Alright, all sorts of stuff there. Bunch of dead awesome. All the good awesomes are dead awesome. I'm kidding, I don't really think about that. Quoting a... made me think of a quote I heard the other day. It's currently around St. Paddy's Day, just after. And, they're talking about, you know, interesting factoid kind of things. It's like, oh yeah, did you know there was an Uncle O'Grimacy? And, that was Grimace, the old purple McDonald's mascot. That was big and fluffy and everything. It was his uncle, and he was bright green, and, you know, he's supposed to look like a leprechaun, and it came with the leprechaun shakes and everything, and he got some guy to dress up as him. He was the Uncle Grimacy guy, and stand back a little bit, and he was the one that did that character, and he got, this was like in the 70s, and he got heard in a bar at one point talking about the only good British soldier is a dead British soldier. And this is because this guy was like ex-IRA or something like that. Or at least pro-IRA at any rate. That's for sure. Whoa!
Pays attention. Sounds like it's coming from further in.
Are we not through yet? Is this not where we... Is this not where we were before? When we first tried to get through? Oh boy, I don't like this. Oh sir, I don't like it. Keys in the trunk. That makes sense. Why are there handholds all the way going up there? This thing is clearly getting ready to come down at any moment. If I was Aloy, I'd have been like, yep, we're out of here. I wonder if this is a rock breaker fight or something. Nice big area. Okay, so not the area I thought it was, because we were over there. That's right. Yeah, rock breaker. Wonderful. An acquisition machine that mines underground resources and stores them in above-ground mounds. You can move quickly underground and surprise enemies from below. Weak to frost and shock. I hope it's not too resistant to my frost. That'd be unfortunate. I need to break off a lot of its feet. These were terrifying and awful to fight in Zero Dawn until I started getting used to like how to do it. And I was like, oh, this ain't so bad. Actually, I don't mind fighting the rock breakers. But I'm currently on my like third or fourth playthrough of it, Zero Dawn. So, well, like New Game Plus playthrough. So I'm like super OP, which definitely makes a difference. All right, we got some pretty good chances for some good stuff. Got mining claws. This is the key to getting them. We need them for upgrade, but this is how you want to take a lot of damage on these things and then get them to stay above ground. You knock all four of these off, you can keep them above ground, and they will stay above ground. They won't be able to dig anymore, and then they're much slower, if I remember correctly. Yeah, we need to upgrade resource. We need a bunch of them. Sack underneath, which I don't honestly really care about all that much. Resource canisters, that's new. Got some chance for some large machine cores in there. Be pretty good. And then the heat expulsion, basically. That says waste expulsion, but yeah. Maybe it does shoot dirt out there. Didn't in Zero Dawn, it just got hot. Yeah, indestructible, but a weak spot. And a good one. We're going to keep our triple notch. And we're going to go... Oh. Get our part breaker. Yeah, okay. You're a part breaker. Rock breaker. Don't you mess around and think you're better than me? I don't remember the words, really, honestly. So...
A rock breaker. It must have attacked the Oseram as they were passing through.
It doesn't notch as quickly.
Oh.
How was I close to that? Oh, was it going too quick?
Oh.
Oh man, the earth does not get up. The earth does not Nice. The earth doesn't shake and let you know where he's at nearly as much. Man, they've really got the animations for this thing down. No, up. Oh, no, 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 no. I'll have to try and get the back one again.
That's one rock breaker that won't be troubling anyone anymore. The Oseram must have entered the canyon on the eastern side. Let me take a look. Those carts must be the supplies the second crew is supposed to bring over. Horgriff's lockbox. I should take it back to him.
Alright, wasn't planning on getting that right away. Yeah, let's break this, or loot this thing. Yeah, large machine core, alright. And then let's hope he didn't crush his own feet, because that's a thing that happens quite often. Alright, I see Sparker thing over here. Mining claw. I got at least 2, possibly a third if it counts as having broken. If I knocked the other one off at the end, or whether it counted as a death kill before it broke. I don't know. I don't see another. Yeah. Fortunately, I think I only got 2. Wow. Okay. These rock breakers are. I've either gotten really good at killing these things, or they're really not nearly as bad as they were in Zero Dawn. Although you fight one in Zero Dawn at a much lower level than I fought this one. Get some peppers. We'll get some spicy peppers. I'll ask me what that was, other than just bad. Okay. Anything to loot off this guy? I feel like there should be, but I can't. Because why would they let that happen? Oh, come on, I can't loot these? You could loot them in the, you could loot them in the first one. That makes me sad. Okay. Do you see anything around here? I don't appear to see anything on that back side there. Oh, you know, this is a good one if you have to pry it open. Oh. Let's check this out. Awesome Forester. Wait, isn't that what we've got already? Awesome Wayfarer. Okay, higher stats. Definitely. Different stats. They didn't do anything like they did in Zero Dawn, where it's like, it's the same base piece, but it's been like added some armor to and stuff. Okay, interesting. Oh, yep, and we've got a thing to read. Not for everyone. A letter written in rough but readable glyphs. Hey cousin, I've been thinking about your decision to not come along to the desert. I just want to let you know. I get it. Not every Oseram is a born delver, and at least you are being upfront about it. I'll tell you a story. Last year, my crew gathered at Barren Light for our first foray into no man's land. This lone Carja came walking up, real fancy and loud he was, using all kinds of big words. He was on a solitary quest to research the cannibals of the Tenakth Horde. Gave us delvers the stink eye, yelling that forge dirt like us shouldn't try to hinder an adventurer of immaculate repute. But when he got to the gates, the air rushed out of his bellows. He started chatting up the guards about what no man's land is really like. Got an earful, plus some rumors about the terrors of the clan lands. By this time, the old fellow had gone white as brew foam. Nice. Kept bleating about the risks and how valuable he was, calling himself the greatest scholar in the land and a jewel of the Sundom. Really worked himself into a lather. When the guards offered to open the gates, he nearly chucked his breakfast, howling about how one step in the west meant 1 foot in the grave. Eventually, the captain got annoyed and had him packed off back to Meridian. You know who that was? Well-traveled Aram, the famous explorer. Yeah. So don't feel bad. As long as you're honest with yourself, nobody can hold your choices against you. And remember, you came as far as not so well-traveled Aram did. I'll see you when I get back from Porgo's expedition. I can't tell whether this is like a sarcastic thing, like, yeah, it's not for everybody. Clearly, it's not for you. You know, it's like, it's fine that you admitted that it's not for you. Don't feel bad at all, you pussy. You know, like one of those things. Oh, I forgot about my tea. Very good. I love that. I love that twist on the well-traveled Aram. He traveled more than I expected him to, honestly. Coming as far as the Forbidden West. Not into it, but, you know, to the gates. Based off the stuff you read off some of the scrolls, it's like, this guy's never been anywhere. You know? You can just tell. Never used anything, much of the environment stuff in fights. I don't think it, like, lends itself well. It takes a lot of concentration and focus to be messing and worried about the enemies that you're fighting, right? And you spend all this effort and concentration doing it, and then on top of that, I gotta be trying to look around at the landscape to see what's laying around. Then when I find what's laying around, I'm gonna have to hope that the things get lined up enough to do something about it and use the stuff that's, you know, laying around. And when we do, there it is. When they do get lined up, you're gonna have to like hope that the depth perception isn't off of what you're seeing, which it usually is. And is that what was wrapped? No, that's different. Okay. No, I can't. I didn't loot this thing already, did I? Pretty sure I didn't. Guess it couldn't be looted either. So you do all that. Is this kind of turned around now? Oh no, okay. I'm good. We just do all that and hope everything lines up and turns out good. And by the time you're waiting around, every time I'm like, oh, let me try and do this thing, and like wait for everything to turn out right. It's usually by that point, it's like, okay, well, I'm just like getting killed trying to do this thing, like trying to get a component that's real difficult to get that I don't really need. It's not really gonna do me any good. Or, you know, I'm trying to get specific shots off or whatever. With trying to hit somebody with environment stuff. It's just, it doesn't seem worth it. I don't know if that means it's not implemented well enough, it's not integrated well enough. I don't know if that means it's, you know, not, if it is or isn't something or other, you know, I don't know. Is there a way to get up there? Oh, I just have to pull it down. Okay. Oops, I don't know what I'm doing. What? Dangerous, Aloy. Honestly, I like the idea of using this hook thing to do a Spider-Man, where you like grab something in the environment and then like you chuck it around, spin it around yourself, and chuck it at things and people. I find that fairly amusing. Alright, I am fairly certain we are all good here. Okay. So let's get on with it then. I wonder why this is all hollowed out. So you go from a bridge, or from a tunnel. The tunnel comes out and it's on a bridge, and then back into a tunnel. Couldn't you have made the tunnel go deeper and just been a tunnel the whole way? Alright. Oh, do we have to blow those up?
Those blaze barrels with fire ammo. That wall looks like it came down when the rock breaker attacked. I must have trapped the Othram in the canyon. The rest must have run into the western tunnel. Trying to get to the other side. I should be able to blow this up to clear the debris.
Why are there jet turbines in here? See these things? Those are jet turbines. What the? Oh, what do we got over here? The other side. Josh. Hey, Mom. You were right. He couldn't even reach the safe. It was total mayhem in the tunnel. Explosions and everything. So all this stuff isn't going to do me any good. If anybody finds this, take it all. The door code is 2054. Instead, I'm stuck here with two families. I took them into the maintenance room for shelter. 6-year-old just spilled our water by accident. I'm almost out of battery. No reception. I don't think anyone's coming for us. Hope you're better off than me. I blank. Yeah, so they were holed up in these places. Couldn't get any of his supplies. We've got a door code. But to where, I don't know. Gotta use fire to shoot those things, right?
The way out. The tunnel should be clear now. I better let Porgif know.
Yeah, because that wasn't dangerous. No risk at all of bringing the entire thing. Much clearer over here. Good old Mr. Corpse. Oh, hey, that's what this is. Okay. Awesome. Totally knew that. I knew this was here the whole time, and I knew we'd find some place. Wasn't I not able to pry this open last time? Or maybe I did pry it open last time. Okay, well that's weird. The rocks are back up. What a smooth animation.
Got it.
Big old room for a little bitty safe in there. Come on, Gorilla. There wasn't anything else you could put in here. And this is what he went back for. A couple watches, some keys, and some... I think they need some work on their environmental storytelling, which is a weird thing to have to say because they do storytelling and narrative in this game so well. And they do things like storytelling in... Oops. Okay, there's a fireplace there. So we'll go to fireplace, then we'll go back. Do things like storytelling with, you know, the supplies that are just scattered around here that they've brought through, and, you know, just random things where it's
I'm
like...
back in no man's land. Now it'll be easier to go back and forth.
Anyway, all these random things where it's like, you know, they should be... they're already on top of their game for some of this stuff in certain for the application of you know, environmental storytelling. They're already on their game for that.
Let's see.
In
So,
other
we add all the days lost to being stuck in
situations.
Camp Nowhere and throw in some hazard pay, because no doubt the crew will demand it, but reduce the number of the crew by half. Oh, and can't forget the Savior's delving fee. Huh. Might just break even. And once the delve's up and running, the shards will come pouring in.
Pretty good to be breaking even with this. Alright, no outfit upgrades. Okay. What do we need for these things? Behemoth force loaders. Oof. Shell snapper, shell bolt. Shell snapper, what's that? Clamberjaw. What is a clamberjaw? I don't remember what these things are. This thing. Ah, those machine cores. Man, we didn't get none of them. Shellwalker lightning guns. Okay. Roller back. Tide Ripper. Still don't know what those things are. Stalker Stealth Jet. Man, I'm really digging this upgrade system where you really have to have a bunch of parts from a bunch of different creatures. These are all upgraded. This still needs Tremor Tusk, medium machine cores. Roller back, medium machine cores. I wonder what's happening in the game engine when the when you switch the character model and the hair goes flump, 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 flump. Also, I wonder if these... I wonder how they do this modeling. Is you have a base model that is the Aloy body and no clothes, no armor. And then you populate the armor and the clothing as you change, and you pop the assets in and out, get rid of one armor, pop another one in, and then just, you know, obviously you're gonna flash the character base model thing out, and then bring it in, take it out with the clothes, bring it in with the new clothes, or whether each of these with the clothes is a different model. Like there's, like this is an asset, this is an asset, you know, like they're each different. I wonder. It seemed like that in Zero Dawn, because the way with the armors and stuff were, it just seemed like, you know, the parts of the body, like they morphed parts of Aloy's body to fit how they wanted the armors to look, and some of them just looked different. Oh wait, I know I had a weapon upgrade. Let's see, what do we got? This guy. Stormbird came in. We haven't even seen a Stormbird. Alright, so we got the first upgrade. Here's the second one. Oh, and we'll have a, see if our... oh, is there like a compare thing? I wish there was a compare in the... Anyway. We're gonna go ahead and upgrade this guy. We got another slot. And then we can see about whether we can switch out weapons. Just about match, and the difference might be in the coils added. So we can match the coils. We got a 7 and a 7, shock and fire. Let's see if we got anything higher. These are all explosives. So no, we're gonna have 7 and 7. So let's... much closer now. Impact, explosive, or acid. I like the little... Whoops, I like the little symbol there. The chance, you know, with the little 4-leaf clover thingy. Alright, we got a 7. And a 7. And they're not quite up to what they were, but we're pretty close. I would say they're not quite up to what they were when this had the coils, but yeah, we're definitely close. Let's do that. We'll store this guy.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one.
We definitely need to go ahead and engage in more fights. Sad face, sad face. To get more armors, to do upgrades more and stuff. Or to get more components and upgrades.
Hot as an Oseram forge, as Aaron would say.
You're back. How's that tunnel looking?
I found the rest of your crew. One of them was still alive. For a while, anyway. Turns out a rockbreaker attacked them as they were making their way through.
Poor sods. Many roads lead to a Delver's End, but that's got to be one of the worst.
Well, I took care of the rockbreaker. The way's clear now.
Ha ha! I knew you could do it. And, you didn't happen to find my lockbox now, did you?
Here you go.
Not if it's got money in it.
Spark in the dark. Is there nothing you can...
Where was she keeping that? She pulled that out of her pocket. That thing looks gnarly. I'm not sure if I mean that in a positive or negative way.
Here, your fee as promised. Now that the threat's gone, I'll have the tunnel shored up and cleared out. Then I can send for another crew, get this expedition going proper-like.
Where's his chest?
Onwards to the delve.
His chest has disappeared.
Wouldn't mind all this sitting around if I had a...
What did we get? Sunwing circulators, machine cores, silver ingots. Any upgrades we can do now? I still don't think we have enough. No, we do have an outfit upgrade. Hey, it's the new one we got. And all we'll be able to do is level 1. If that's okay. We need to go see a dyer and see what getting some of our new stuff dyed. Especially now that we got 2 of the same armor.
Finally.
Alright, yeah, let's do that before we go to our next thing.
You ride machines, right?
Let's go... Who's got a dyer? They have one up here. Food. Dyer's over here. Perhaps here? Oh, wait, no, I'm thinking... No. They've definitely got one in Plainsong, but I don't know where else. I thought they had one somewhere else. But I cannot recall. Oh, apparently they got tattoos there as well. Didn't realize that. Oh, wait, no, this is... That's not Plainsong. This is, Scalding Spear. Okay, well, we can go to Scalding Spear anyway. Gaboom. Oh, we need to see a merchant while we're here. Ah. So what you just saw there was that it said, hey, you want to go someplace? And we said yes. And it brought up a loading screen to load. And because we've got in the menu a helpful loading screen option set on, which means it will show you a loading screen with a message that have a tidbit of information for 3 seconds or something. And it'll stay there until you hit continue. But it doesn't need to do that. That's like 3 times as long as it needs to be to load. So what you saw was, here's your information screen. And instead of taking care of that load in the background and then being off, it didn't start the load right away until we said, oh, hey, we're going to end our, our information screen thing. And it said, oh, okay. And then you saw where we were, and then it was like, okay, we're going to load the new place. And pop, just like that. Here we were at the new place. And where is the merchant?
Courage, sir.
I suppose I can talk to anybody. If I talk to the dyer, I can sell stuff. Okay. I'm kind of dumb sometimes, guys. Pretty dumb sometimes. A lot of times.
This is your.
Hello. Oh, no, I can't do that with the dyer. Okay, well. Yeah, we've got these. Ooh, I like that purple. The yellow's cool, but oh, I like that purple. We're gonna not for right now. I kind of want to go. I like the blue. I like the headband with this one better, but I like the blue on the around the pouches and stuff better. But she's got a red waistband here, a little cummerbund thing. Oh, we gotta pay a lot of flowers for that too. I usually try and get the ones where it's like, oh yeah, you don't have to pay for flowers. Oh, let's see what we've got here. I'm wondering what the difference is, where like certain ones have different colors, you know? Oh, I like the blues. I like the pink again, though. Green is nice. Sure, we'll go with the lighter green instead of the darker green. This ought to be interesting. Ooh. See, I like this too, though. The orange and stuff. I like this blue. I like the red and the greens. This is kind of like an inverse. Where the greens and the oranges have kind of switched place. Like that. I like this Twilight Bloom. We'll have to wait. Some of these we'll have to wait till we get like armors that duplicate them, and then we can choose random ones that have different colors. This has been orange for a while. I kind of want to do the Sunrise Mountain. Again, we've had that one. This one I think we chose to be this dye. Yep, Frozen Wilds. This has no dye because the no dye one does not show up. Oh, okay, no, it does if you go no dye. It used to be the blank dye was this color, but then when you clicked no dye, or when you hovered over no dye, it showed like the regular green and yellow. So, yeah, purple's good, the orange, I like all these. It's white and the reds, you're not going to beat that though, I don't think. I think we'll probably be alright to leave this one. Oh, I do like the red. Let's go with the red. Let's change it a little bit. Ooh, what do we have here? We got all browns. Kind of like all the browns. It's kind of like earthy. Oops. Ooh, we got bright greens. Oh, I like the bright greens. But it's the only one we've got like this with the blue. Well, we can always change it back if we want. Yes, good bright greens. These we've all dyed. Oh, hey, this is fixed now. Or wait, no, it's not. It was all yellow. Okay, here's another one where like it was a certain color. It was all yellows, bright yellows. And then we dyed it. And then the regular no dye doesn't exist anymore. I like this. The red looks good too. think we chose not to dye this one as part of keeping the original look, but also because it ends up looking like another one we've got. And so here's one where this was the no dye. It had a no dye option, and this is not what it looked like originally. It had a different no dye option. The red's tempting, but I still think I like the Gray Dawn better. Again, I think it's fine. Yeah, it's good. I like the pink. I like the idea of, like, Rost was like, Aloy was like, I want to be like you, Rost. And so when Aloy was little, he made her, like, a copy of his, but, like, in pink. I just think the idea is funny. This, I am... Okay, that's the actual no dye. The red looks so good. So does the purple one, looks pretty good. The blue's pretty amazing. Then you got the green. Yeah, I think we're gonna keep with the blue.
Opportunity to buy fine goods, Outlander.
Wait, did I unlock a die? How did I unlock a die? Pale Fin. Oh, I just unlocked 2 dies. 3 dies. Why did I unlock all those dies? This is this. Was this one an option before? This is the Renegade Sentinel set I unlocked. Is there only one option before? I think there was 2. Pale Fens, I had that. Okay, I don't understand why it says you've unlocked stuff. Okay.
Return again, and we will trade.
Well, I don't know what the criteria is for finding different ones for different times, but... yeah, we're gonna call our episode. That's it for me. Thanks so much for tuning in, guys. Appreciate you hanging out here with me on the Bratcat channel. If you liked or disliked, go ahead and hit the thumbies to let us know. Put down in the comment section why you feel the way you do. And let's get a look at this town here. And yeah, maybe you got some hot takes. Maybe you got some reactions to our hot takes. You can put those down in the comments. Maybe you want to tell us things you like or dislike about what we do or don't do. Feel free to do so. And if you don't want to do those down in the comment section, which is totally cool, then you can add us on Twitter at Bratcat Media, where you can contact me directly at Hobfoots, and let's chat. Really, I know you guys are like 1,000 years in the future, but you don't think if someone's standing there with like somebody pointing something at them, you don't want to get in the way? Barbarians, all of them. Anywho's, it's yeah. We've got a Twitch, twitch.tv/BratcatMedia. Check that out. If you want to see the unboxing we did of the Regala edition of this game, pretty freaking dope. We do a comparison to the collector's edition of this game, also pretty freaking dope. Just not quite as much, though still pretty up there. And then we compare them both to the collector's edition of Zero Dawn. All hands-on reviews with those. Well, it's not really review, just all hands-on boxing with that. Put a lot of work into that because my computer's crap. And so it took ages and ages to edit. Where if I had something modern, it probably would have taken just a couple hours. But such as it is. Yeah. That's it. That's all I can think of. So do that stuff if you want to, or don't. It's up to you. Otherwise, I'm out. Peace out, Girl Scouts.